Hey guys, I know it's been a while. Today I'm going to give you guys an update on the Forester swap project I had mentioned in one of the previous videos. So here is my shell that everything's going to be swapping into. This is an 04 Forester X base model. I got for 500 bucks. It's completely rust free. The car came from Arizona. Just been touching up the wheel wells. Car is completely rust free underneath. Get a light. Looking awesome. Great body to swap into. Found a few issues with it being an 04 and my swap car being an 05, but I haven't found anything stopping me yet or requiring any serious work, so I'm gonna keep on moving with that. Currently working on undercoating the body of the car. Got the wheel wells stripped as best as possible with a wire wheel basically to take off all the rubberized undercoating that was already on there. Because there's no rust, I am just cleaning it up and spraying the bare metal areas with some self-etching primer, and then just going to hit it with some 3M rubberized undercoating. I'm going to undercoat the whole bottom side of the car, all the wheel wells. Going to be looking super fresh after that, so super excited to get that done. Just continuing to show you guys around the car. A few other parts, got some like 0708 XT Sports door panels, black leather with the cup holders. Super happy to find those. Inside of the car is completely empty. 2 dashboards in here. But work in progress still. Spare headliner. There's the radiator. Headliner in the car. I have a spare one. I may suede wrap that, but we will see. Got a box of shifter linkage stuff. Just collecting parts. Got the rear crash bar cut for the JDM rear bumper. So you guys had seen the JDM front end a while ago. Got that bumper sitting here. And then this actually came off of a Cross Sports, SG Forester Cross Sports from Japan. I think the bumper is the same though between the STI from the pictures I can tell. Also have front and rear spats. The front ones are around here somewhere. But that bumper was fairly rough, so it needs to get cleaned up a lot. Got the fuel tank for the car. This is the 04 Forester X fuel tank. From all the looking I can find, this is going to work just fine. But I am going to be modifying the fuel pump. Or excuse me, I'm going to be modifying the fuel hanger to accept I think a Walbro 450 and a custom stud kit, I believe is what I'm going to be doing. And then custom lines, or I guess AN lines from the pump up to the front of the car. Resolve any of the fueling issues in the future there. Got JDM fender sitting there. The car's coming along very nicely. Had the engine bay basically ready for paint for quite a while. Went ahead and deleted the battery tray. Going to be relocating the battery to the back. Just going to be painting the bay black. Nothing too crazy. Just want a fairly OEM finish on there. I've also got, in the package with the bumper, I got side skirts, spats, and the rear bumper. So I've got JDM side skirts up in the rafters as well. Got the smooth side panels on the car. Got a wing on the parts car outside, just a normal Forester wing, not a Sim style or anything. What else? Some parts sitting around here. Got a modified STI, 2004, I think, STI front subframe to accept a 2015 plus STI steering rack. I will show the cut in a different video if I remember to do that. Then I have the original Forester X rear subframe and diff carrier. Now I do want to replace these with STI ones, however, just for cost at the moment. But these do have bushings in them here, while the STI one is solid one piece. And then again with the solid bushings here in the STI subframe. But those subframes are in great shape. Or excuse me, the rear subframe's in great shape, so I'm not going to be doing anything with that. But I am going to be getting my STI 6-speed trans mount and the STI front subframe powder coated black, just so they're all nice and fresh. Trying to make this car as perfect as possible. Well, I shouldn't say perfect, but that's the problem. That's why it's taken so long. Here's the blown engine out of it. It's been sitting here for quite a while. Haven't taken it apart yet. Did do a leak down test on it, and it had like 90% leak down on cylinder 4, so those ring lands are absolutely gone. Going to be putting a built engine in the car. Here's that 2015 STI rack that I have. Carpet for the car. That's not the intercooler I'm using. The intercooler over here, actually a parent 3.5-inch intercooler. Gonna be making that work. Got some random other parts sitting around. My 04 STI 6-speed. Got a GD STI different ratio master cylinder. I don't remember what the difference is. I want to say it's like somewhere around a 8 or 7 to 9 millimeter surface area bigger piston for the Brembo brakes, which I have sitting here, which are going to get refinished and powder coated as well. Just got these front hubs redone this last week. Got new dust shields on there. Went ahead and wire wheeled these up, degreased them, and this is actually 2 coats of Por 15. So that looks absolutely awesome right now. Still got the rears curing, so those will be, I'll have those back here next week, I think. I've got Forester front STI control arms, aluminum. Got those blasted and redone and put new bushings in those, so those are fresh, brand new, ready to go. Some more STI parts, drive shaft, R180, 04 STI R180 rear diff. Random other boxes of parts. And then up top is a lot of, so this car was a tan interior, the 04 car was. So that is the tan dash and the bulkhead harness out of that car, which I'm just keeping for now in case I need to make any wiring out of those wires, since it's all OEM stuff. Got my exhaust up there, Turbo XS catback with an NVIDIA downpipe, and then some intercooler piping up there. I'm going to be trying to make that work with the pairing kit, so that's going to be fairly custom. I want to say that's an eBay kit. Got it off of a parts car. Making some upgrades with the garage as I go. Trying to, at least. That'll be the future powder coat oven at some point in time. Went and picked that up locally. Needs a power cord. I don't have 240 in here right now, so I got to get that hooked up. Going to be retrofitting a 10-inch sub into the factory location. Another YouTuber by the name of Jay Robling did that. And I really liked the way how that looked. I think that came out well, at least from what I could see. So, going to be doing that as well. Planning on sound deadening the interior of the car, and then the undercoating as well will hopefully help make it a little bit quieter and nicer, quiet the rattles and whatnot. Snow is finally starting to melt here, and this is the parts car. So this is actually the original car that you guys saw on the channel and the other driving videos as well. It was my car. I sold it to a friend. He made it a lot faster, and then parted it out and got something else, so I bought the car back from him as a swap car into that one. Whole bunch of switching around. So this is my original 05 XT manual. Got some WRX limited seats in here. Won't be using this steering wheel. I'll need all the harnesses out of this car to transfer over. This car is just a bare shell at the moment. Some other random parts in here. But that'll be the wing on it. These are actually Depot LED taillights. A lot of people are a big fan of those. Got the JDM 3-inch hood scoop. Engine bay completely empty. This is actually the subframe out of the parts car that's in the garage, non-turbo with the steering rack in it. Kind of make everything be able to move. I'm gonna hopefully be cleaning up the engine bay significantly on the other car, cleaning up wiring and whatnot. Took a lot of inspiration from Jake Hevelo for that. I love his Forester. These are actually the European power folding mirrors as well. I'll put those on with some eBay smoked turn signals there. But hopefully I'll be undercoating the car. I want to say next weekend maybe. It might be warm enough to do that. And then I can start putting some stuff back on the car, put the fuel tank back in, rear subframe, put the diff in. I've got Fortunato coilovers for it. They're actually the ones I had on the previous car. I'm getting the 5x114 mounts. I guess I didn't mention they are 07 STI hubs, bolt-in front wheel bearings, 5x114 hubs. So that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I can start reassembling the rear end. I got to get some of the front suspension stuff powder coated, and then I can start putting that back in as well. Once I get the car undercoated, the engine bay painted, which that may be another month or so before it warms up enough to actually paint. I'll just have to see. Then I can start putting the wiring harness back in the car, or I can pull the parts car in and strip it down and transfer the bulkhead harness over and all the HVAC and everything like that, and actually start moving on this car. I'd like to get it a roller this summer, but we will see about that. I'd love to make it to Subframe Midwest with the car this year. However, I really don't think that's going to happen, especially if it's not going to be one color, because the whole front end's silver, side skirts are silver, side panels are silver, rear bumper's silver, wing is silver. Got a lot of mismatch. Battery relocation, sound deadening. Yeah, battery. I think that's... I'm going to give you guys a whole rundown. But hopefully I'll be recording some of this. At least try to get time-lapse for you so I don't have to edit as much. That's kind of the hard part for me, is getting in there and editing all the stuff, and also recording it as well while I'm thinking about it. I do a lot of stuff at work. I just take some projects to work and in my slow time work on those, because I am a Subaru mechanic. But I think that's about it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to upload a little bit more here as I do some stuff on the car and have motivation. Just been collecting parts for quite a while, but hoping to get moving. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Hope you tune back in. See you later.